Okay, so essentially, your document that you're using to organize your evidence is going to differ depending on the way you're employing a counterargument in your paper. So, for this example, which is my made up paper about taxing junk food, the counterargument is a single counterargument that's coming at the end of the body of my paper. And so, my three areas of focus are listed first, and the counterargument after that. If you're doing something similar to the sample paper that we keep going back to, your evidence selection document might be organized something like this, with the area of focus and then the counterargument to it beneath it, and then again with second area of focus and the counterargument to that. Okay, so think about what sort of counterargument you're using and make sure that you are setting up your document appropriately. Now, once you have set up your document, you're going to go back through those sources and begin collecting quotes and copying and pasting them into the document underneath the appropriate section. Um, if something is a particularly long quote, which some of you did collect very long quotes, make sure that you consider putting it into your own words, paraphrasing it when you put it into your evidence collection document. You're just going to save yourself a step later because ultimately you will have to do this. Because you have 10 sources that you're keeping track of, plus potentially one-hit wonders, you'll want to make sure that as you copy quotes, that you indicate the source number that the quote is coming from. Otherwise, you're going to be very confused and you're going to have to go back and find your quotes and where they came from. And you don't want to have to do that. It would be a pain. So please just make sure that you are labeling these as you paste them in. Once you've started pasting things in, let's take a look at what a sample might look like. So this is that area focused on health hazards to children working on farms. And you can see that we've got these pieces of evidence collected beneath it. And oh, look, they've helpfully indicated the source. Good for them. Okay. So ideally, once you've done this, you should have a document that's full of evidence. You're going to want to go back once you've finished and look at the document and make sure that you're doing a couple of things. Ensure that you have at least two sources for each area of focus, and make sure that your counter argument or arguments have some source material associated with them. Email me if you have questions. If not, proceed to the next step.